Namaste. Welcome to you all from the Heart of Art. म Bhupendra Dhakal, आर्ट क्वार्टर थिएटरको आर्ट डिरेक्टर। आर्ट क्वार्टरले सञ्चालन गरेको इम्प्रो नेपाल 2019मा प्रशिक्षकको रूपमा गेरी स्वार्स युएसदेखि र लौरा फिलिप फ्रान्सदेखि हुनुहुन्थ्यो। आज हामी लौरा फिलिपसँग कुराकानी गर्न गइरहेका छौँ। वेलकम अन द शो।
Namaste.
And how do you feel on the end of Impro Nepal 2019?
It was an amazing adventure, so I feel quite well. And it's also a mixed emotion because now it's over, but I feel full of hope that improv will spread all over Nepal.
And a teeny message on the Facebook group, Traveling Improvisers Network has bring you to Nepal. How do you feel at that time when you receive the message or see my post on the...
It's still hard for me to believe that I am here in Pokhara, Nepal, just after leaving my country in a French Pacific island. And I just read the message, and to me it perfectly depicts what is improv. You suggest something, and we are free to say yes or nothing. And when I saw your message, it was like, oh my God, so many people will travel to Nepal. I mean, I see this and I just want to travel there. I don't know about you. And I just was, no, I cannot do that. But then I was looking and there was no answers or very few. And I just like, hello, my name is Laura and I saw your message. What about joining? And here it began.
Yeah, okay. And what does improv bring to the people?
Oh, first, to me, it brought me traveling, because without improv, I would not be here in Outquarter with you, and here in Nepal with all the Nepali people, and on YouTube with every people just watching us. Improv brings so many things to people. To me, improv is quite similar to life. I mean, every single discovery you can make while improvising will help you in your life. Saying yes, be open-minded, looking at the other, listening to the others, playing, have some fun. To me, it's really what improv brings. And if you want to go a little bit deeper, it can give you some more self-confidence, and it also gives you the right to fail. Because improv is very risky, you know, we just jump on stage and we don't know what is going to happen. And sometimes it's marvelous and we enjoy a lot, we the player, but also the audience. And sometimes we just crack down and fail, but it's also nice. So I think that's a great teaching.
It means to summarize that improv teaches life to the people, is it?
I don't know if it teaches life, but it helps people to live their life.
Okay. And how do you like to define the improv? Your personal perceptions on improv?
Yes, if you don't add theater, I think improv is just being free, but being free with some rules. If you want to improv music playing, you have to know the basis of music playing. If you want to improv theater, you have to know some basis. You have to know how to walk on stage, you have to know how to talk loud, you have to know how to look at the audience, at your partners, and then you can choose. Do you want to respect the rules or to break them? And yeah, I like it. To me, improvisation is about knowing the rules, but then choosing if you want to follow them or not. And it's a lot of freedom.
What about you personally? Do you want to break the rules or follow the rules?
Both. I like learning them in order to really understand what they bring, because some rules are like common sense, and sometimes breaking them brings something very interesting, but sometimes breaking them just means that you have not understood anything and what you want to say does not work. So I like to experiment. I like to make many tries, give many tries to what I do.
And for the improvisations, is there any specific age bar to learn? I mean, to play the improv?
I would more say that there are things to unlearn. We learn a lot, actually, as grown-ups. We learn to follow the rules, to be polite, to respect the others. And when you are improvising, of course you will respect the others, but sometimes your character won't. And you have to learn to be really free. I think very few people in our society worldwide are really free, and it's very frightening to be free. So if you want to, you have to learn. We can teach it and we can learn it.
Okay, I mean, who can play the improv? Everyone.
Yes, everyone can play, but everyone does not have the same fun. Everyone does not succeed at the same time. Everyone does not succeed in the same field. Some people, they come on stage and the first time, it's as if they have always been on stage and they know where to go, they know what to say, they know how to say. Some people, they need much more time. But it does not mean some are better than the other. It's just that they have different ways, different paths.
It means that how do you feel the difficulty to teach all age group people in one class, in a single class?
Oh, it's very, very interesting question. When the people are on different paths, what I love in improv is that we will have to find a common path. How to make that everyone enjoy with everyone being different. That's why we join life, you know? In life we are 8 billion on earth and we have to live together. And it can be a pleasure, but it can also be a pledge. If you don't like, if you don't find it, you will just, oh my God, feeling depressed and feeling bad and feeling anger and arguing and fighting. But if you find the way to play with the other and to feel well inside yourself, it's amazing. So for me, it's a real challenge as a teacher to find that common path. How to get everyone. If you come on stage, how can we have some pleasure? How can we have some fun? Or how can we live intense emotion? And as a teacher, I just take what is there, and I bring something, I give some tries, and sometimes I fail, but more often I don't. That's why I go on teaching. And when I don't fail, when I succeed in bringing people together, it's sometimes much more powerful than what I expected. And this is exactly what happened here in Improv Nepal.
And how do you feel the scope of improv in Pokhara?
I find it pretty high because of that unlearning. When I arrived there, I suggested many things, and every time everyone was always, okay, let's do it. You suggest something very interesting, go, Zam. And I was like, wow, this will be very easy, because they will try everything, and they will fail, it's okay, and they will succeed, it's okay. And sometimes they will think they have failed, and it was a success. And sometimes they will think they have succeeded, and it was a failure. Or you can call it any way you like. But I find it was pretty high level, and it was a pleasure to share this here.
And how do you feel the scope? I mean, how do you feel the improv will be in Nepal after some years? Or?
It's a very good question, because if I understood well, this is the first time we set such a festival, such a workshop, improv event in Nepal. And for the players, it was a lot of fun. I mean, players joining to the workshop, we as a teachers, we enjoyed, and the people who came here. Some people just came here and joined to watch us having some fun, and they seem to enjoy it. So I think this could work pretty well. But as this is new, it may take some months or maybe few years, but I think it could spread very, very fast.
Okay. And during the time of Improv Nepal 2019, it comes to heart that you play with Miss Nepal 2018 with Srinkala Khatiora. Is it true?
Yes.
And how do you come to play with her?
It was incredible. It's still difficult for me to realize this. We were on stage with one of the most beautiful women of the world, and it's like, improv. I am used to say yes in my life, just like I learned it on stage, and we just said yes to a call for talent. It was French Alliance in Kathmandu who made a call for talents, and they had a surprise guest, mystery guest, but nobody knew who it was, and I did not know neither. But when we were there, we performed on the first part, and there was a short break, and during the short break, the players from the art quarter team told me, hey, look, this is Shinkara Katiwara. And I was like, okay, I don't know. I've never heard that name. And they say, Miss Nepal, she is one of the most beautiful women in the world. She was in the top 10 of Miss World. And I was like, oh my God. And then it was our turn to perform. And I said, okay, she's on stage. Let's go and let's play with this. She's Miss Nepal. She's used to be paparazzi, you know. And we went on stage and she just joined. I asked her if she wanted to. Asked her, would you like to play with us? And she said, yes. I was like, okay, she knows how to improvise. She says yes. And it was great.
Okay. And after watching the video, we have seen that she enjoyed improv a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think? Does improv help to perform on the stage? I mean, on the film?
Oh, yes. Improv is helpful on stage, of course, but also in the movies. Because if you want to perform well in movies, you have to really understand what is going on. And you have to lie truly. You have to know that you are acting, of course, but you have to do it and to really live what you are experiencing. You can learn this in theater school, just like here, but the more you perform in improv, the more you embody this. Because you experiment, you experiment, you experiment. You try many characters, you try many situations, you bring a lot of emotions and you explore them. And the more you explore, the more tools you get to play and to perform. In front of camera, it can be film, it can be short movie, it can be, vlog, when you travel and you talk to the camera, hey, hello guys. It's just acting, and if you improvise, you can give many tries.
Okay. And how do you feel during the teaching in Nepal with the art quarter?
Yes, the art quarter team was amazing. All the students always wanted to, and I also enjoyed that when they did not enjoy, they were able to say, oh, can we make something else? And for a teacher, it's so for me as a teacher, it was so nice because, as I told you, I really try to find the common way for everyone to enjoy. And if people don't tell me, I have to figure out, they seem not to enjoy. But if they tell me, it's not so much more easy. Okay, let's make something new. And that's what I liked here.
And finally, how do you feel Nepal, Pokhara, art quarter?
The word I say the most since I am here in Nepal is friendly. You Nepali people seem to be so friendly. Every people I meet in the bus, in the street, here at the art quarter, but everywhere I go, people smile. I mean, life is not better in Nepal or anywhere else. I think it's the same. Many people have some troubles, but here people smile a lot. People are very friendly, very welcoming, and yes, it's a kind of, they are true. If they want to know something, they ask. They don't wear the mask, or very few, and they say, okay, I want to know this about you, tell me. And if you say no, it's okay. If you say yes, it's okay. A lot of pleasure.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time.
Welcome.
For the art quarter.
Thank you for inviting.
Thank you very much. And at the last, any advice for the people who are watching this video?
For the people who are watching this video, I would just say enjoy and travel to Nepal. Yes.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.